Hey, what's good? What's good? It's Coach Rashid, and I am here for a few minutes. I wanted to do something quick. Education is key in 2024. If you want in my Ignite Your Fire event, January 6th, you know that the theme is no more in 2024, no more in 2024. So if you're starting a business, right? If it's online, I do a lot of personal development coaching and professional development coaching, career consulting, but mostly I help to build teams through my Coach Rashid Team Achieve Prosperity Club. And so we really look at how we can help people um, go into these alternative wealth generation type models, whereas crypto is really the center of that, right? So we talk about blockchain, we talk about DeFi, we talk about fintech, and the actual platforms out there that's doing it right, right? So definitely screen. Uh, we've evaluated. Uh, did our due diligence to make sure that we provide you with the best of the best. So today, I want to give you the best of the best. No more in 2024. That's the theme. And I want to take that theme and give you some tips about building and scaling a business, right? Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's an organization, nonprofit, profit, um, all of those things. It doesn't matter. All that is relevant. So what I really would like for you to know, anyway, I'm in my car and I'm checking out some information. This is interesting. So um, create a solid foundation. So I'm gonna give you these tips. I just made some notes and I want to go over it real quick because I want to bring this value, right? And this is today is that start, right? I definitely want you to know there's value in providing these type of knowledge nuggets. This is not about a training class. This is not about long drawn out Zoom. This is nuggets of information that can help you grow your business. So if you start a business and you want to grow it, the first thing you want to do is create a solid foundation. You cannot grow a business if you don't have a solid foundation. That's number one. Like I said, I'm going to do a whole Zoom training masterclass on these things. But today I'm giving you some nuggets, right? Little tips to help you just start to think about these things. You may be new. You may be saying, look, I'm going to reinvent myself this year. I'm going to look at things differently and I'm going to, look at last year, evaluate everything. And then let's see how we can move forward in the best way. And sometimes you need a coach, you need somebody that can help you with that. And I am definitely trying to make sure that I provide you value, right? I'm not trying to waste your time. If you're watching this, I hope that you see some value in it. And that's the only reason I'm here. Ignite Your Fire in 2024. We want to make sure that you get the right information. That's the best thing we can do for you. So we're going to talk about these tips right quick. All right. So here's some nuggets that I'm going to throw at you about scaling the business. Build that foundation. You got to have a solid foundation before you even come close to scaling the business. You got to have a solid foundation. You got to build it on something. What is that solid foundation? What is your value? What's your principles? What is it that you will not move or shake? This is what I'm about. This is who I am. This is the level of integrity. Like, what is it that's going to keep you solid, right? Number two, know your target audience. Who in the world are you talking to, right? I'm about crypto enthusiasts, right? I'm about personal development. Who needs personal development? Everybody, right? Personal. I mean, it's kind of in the word, personal development. So I want to help everybody, but I can't help everybody. You know why? Because everybody don't want help, right? Some people want disaster. So I do what I can and I keep it moving. And that's why I do it via the videos, because if you want to see it, you see it. If you don't, then you don't have to, right? But I help who wants to be helped. So know your target audience, all right? If you don't want to hear about crypto, then hey, you move on to somebody that's talking about fiat. You see what I'm saying? So video helps, it keeps it impersonal. The people they don't have to look at something they don't want to. You don't try to trick them into showing up. Like back in the network marketing days, somebody says, don't tell them what it is. Just get them to show up, and then they show up and they're pissed off at you, right? I don't like that. I don't like those type of surprises. I like the type of surprises like when my wife, she working, I'm working, she building a business, I'm building a business. But the surprise I like is, hey, honey, guess what we're doing Saturday? What we're doing? Okay. She said after you finish your meeting, uh, boom, we're taking the kids to, right? And I don't even know. But you know what? It's a beautiful thing because it takes me out of that work, and now I can go play. And that's the surprise I like. Now, I don't like the surprise when you say, hey man, jump on this call. I get this all the time. I don't know if you get it. Somebody will send me people that I know, they'll send me an email or a text that says, hey, jump on this Zoom call at this day, this time, and you'll enjoy this meeting. You'll be blown away. This is the top, network for 2024. Do you think I get on those calls? Nope. Um, I don't think there's any time I've ever responded when somebody said that. I Here I am, been in this space for years. I'm the one that was actually doing those things for years and it didn't work. So why would I even respond to something like that? Most people won't respond to something like that. You know why? Because people want to know. Tell me up front and don't waste my time. That is key, right? The people that don't have anything else to do in their life, of course, they'll jump on the call. But do you want leaders in your team or do you want followers, right? You get leaders, leaders can create followers. So you need leaders in your team if you're a leader. If you're not a leader, now that's a different story. Okay. But be careful. Like, don't just respond to anything. So, number three, after you know your target audience, number three, you want to make sure you invest in marketing. Interesting, isn't it? Right? Because a lot of times, what we call network marketing, a lot of people don't want to do any marketing. They just want to receive the benefits of the network, but they're not doing network marketing. What? Network marketing. That means the company has paid you in order to go out and talk about their business. That's network marketing. So don't think that if I get in network marketing, I don't have to do what traditional business do. No, the business is not going to do the marketing. They're going to pay you to do marketing, so because they can pay it, 1/10 of what they would pay an actual agency to do it. Then they're doing it, right? They're saying, hey, look, we're going to take this $100,000 and we're going to split it amongst 10 levels at 1% a level. 10%, first level, and then drop it down to 1% all the way down to 10 levels. That's how they do marketing. But they expect you to actually go out and talk about their program. So just because you opt for online marketing or internet marketing or network marketing or recommendation marketing, it doesn't take you out of the marketing of that program. Don't sit at home thinking that I'm just going to show up for this Zoom call that the leader's doing and somebody's going to sign up in my program. It doesn't work that way. So that's network marketing. That's alternative. And that's mostly who I talk to. So that's why I brought that up as an example. But for those that actually want to build a brick and mortar business, or you want to rent a building and go inside and actually do business, or one of my top projects is an actual business, not an online business. They just have an online access. They actually have headquarters in the UK, and they have actual products that they sell, right? I'm not a product guy, but this is a product that I don't have to sell. I'm just doing the marketing. You follow me, right? I'm about the marketing side of it. So invest in marketing. So I invest in myself to make sure that I can present to the world through a evergreen type platform, Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, IG. So I'm doing the marketing. I'm doing it right now. You see what I'm saying? So these are the tips that I'm providing you, but I'm actually living the tips, right? The nuggets are coming out because I do it every day. And in 2024, I'm gonna do it a lot more. No more in 2024. That's the theme for Team Achieve Prosperity Club. That's what we want you to understand, right? We want you to show up. So yes, here's a plug for, we're going to have events. Team Achieve Prosperity Club, we will be hosting masterclass throughout the year, and we would love for you to show up and learn some of these things. Learn about the tips that it takes to build and scale a business. But at the same time, we're going to talk about how do you make money, right? You don't have to build a business. You don't have to scale a business. You don't have to create a business. We just need to show you how you can make money. You can be an investor and make money. Most of the people that are the wealthiest are investors. They're not business owners. They have invested in businesses and they sit at home and they earn their money, right? But anyway, that's a different story. I don't want nobody sitting around doing nothing because then nobody make any money, right? So we're actually putting the work in and then we'll enjoy the fruits of our labor. So definitely stay tuned for event announcements, masterclass announcements. We got masterminds coming up as well. Just amazing stuff. Like I got an amazing team out there, and we are ready to rock and roll. All right. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. I definitely want you to be there. All right. Number 4, keep an eye on the competition. This right here is so valuable. My gosh, this is valuable. You know, in this business, in this industry, we have sometimes got ourselves, we're misled basically. We think that we work in a bubble, right? My stuff is so good that I don't need to know what nobody else is doing. So there's two pieces to that puzzle. One side of it is you don't need to follow anybody else. You don't need to go over there and study their tactics and their antics, their way of doing business, and then steal that and come over and do the same thing. That's different. But as far as knowing, yes, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you, in this YouTube space, right? When we do YouTube, most of us know each other, right? If you see somebody talking about alternative wealth generation methods, then we all kind of know each other. We all know what the programs are because we actually complement each other. But you don't see, you know, the people you see duplicating somebody else is because they don't have a brand for themselves, right? So a topic that I heard this morning when I was listening to the radio was competence or confidence. And it's a very interesting thing because I'm telling you, that was something that was so passionate for me about 3 years ago. And I really talked about it a lot. Confidence or competence, which one, right? And it really takes both. But the question came up, do you fake it until you make it? So what does that really mean, right? Fake it until you make it. Well, that basically says if you don't have the confidence, then it's hard for you to fake it. But if you have the competence, you can fake confidence. You see what I'm saying? And because what is faking confidence? You're acting like you are confident. You're acting like you are bold. You're acting like you know you're going to win. But oh, wait a minute, somebody got a problem with that? Everybody does it. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to college to get confidence. You go to college to get competence, right? Give me some knowledge. I got to have the confidence. Like nobody can give you that. So how do you get it? You have to put yourself in that mentality, right? And that's something else that I talk about. Going through the Tony Robbins course and becoming a strategic intervention, specialist. Then Tony is about energy, right? And so you can't generate any of that if you don't have the vision. How do you get the vision? You have to create the vision. What is imagination? Imagination is you faking reality in your mind. You know why? Because your mind doesn't care where it comes from. Your mind doesn't know what it is. Your mind has no clue that it's real or false. Your mind says, oh my gosh, this guy is bold. Let's go. Right? Fight or flight. Your mind says, you're going to win this race. Get out there on the track. Let's go. Right? That's what happens. So you have to fake confidence in order to give the world the pleasure of seeing your competence. That's a beautiful thing. Then you have to have the right people around you. Oh my gosh, somebody says, I want to do it alone. No, you don't. Don't try to go it alone, right? Build your network and then, find the leaders in your network and work with them. Keep them close and work with your leaders. And I promise you, you will see the fruits of your labor. All right. Everybody wins when you have a great team around you. All right. Hey, that's it for me. I will definitely connect with you a little later. I hope that you got some value out of that. If you did, definitely let me know. Give me some feedback. Talk to me. I love to hear from you. All right. Peace. Y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next one.